What's up, people? What's up, people? Welcome back to another exciting edition of your favorite show. This is LOL After Dark with the wonderful, intriguing Jerema Saray.
Hi, guys.
And your boy, Haas Haiti, of course. Tonight, exciting edition. We're calling this one, Ooh, Baby. Stay with us now. Tonight we're talking about the breeders. Ooh,
Breeders.
a lot of kids. The world is full of babies. Tonight we're going to talk about how many kids is too many kids.
We're going to step on a lot of toes tonight. We don't need no harm.
Jerema, what are your thoughts on these super breeders out here? Is there a such thing as having too many children?
Absolutely. Listen, if you have so many children, whether you are a woman giving birth to these children or a man with a bunch of kids all over the place, and you can't financially provide for them, you cannot be there emotionally and mentally, and you cannot be there physically, then you have too many kids. Point blank, period. If you are a couple who is financially stable, you're able to be physically present with every single one of your children, then that's fine. If a large family is what you've always wanted, then have a large family as long as you're able to give that child or those children what they need. The waters get a little murky when you have 5 children, 4 baby mamas, 6 kids, 5 baby daddies, because then yes, you may be able to provide for the children. Yes, you may be able to give the children attention, but then you also have to understand that you have a bunch of kids by a bunch of different fathers, and that might be a little tricky in itself.
Yeah. So say, for example, you had that foundation in the beginning. You had a good partner. You made all these jambalaya of kids, and now one partner skates off. They don't want anything to do with it anymore, and you're stuck. What is the person to do in that situation? They're just stuck, right? You're just stuck with the kids?
Stuck. I mean, I can't think of a better word other than stuck. But inevitably, yeah, they're stuck. But I think that that's a different situation. You are with a person and you have 3 kids by that person, and he decides to leave you and the kids. That's different. That's not a woman being reckless, a man being reckless, and just having a bunch of kids and they can't provide for the kids. She couldn't have predicted that man would leave her and the children. So that's a little different. Because I don't believe any woman says, I think I want to have 5 kids by 5 baby daddies. I don't think anybody's really out there saying they want a bunch of kids by a bunch of men. I think because of some circumstances, that's how it happens. Now, my thing is this. After baby daddy number 3, sorry, ladies, I'm sorry. Some of y'all are not going to like what I say. I don't mean no harm. But after the 3rd baby daddy, you need to step back for a second and reevaluate how you do things when you're in a relationship with a man, and vice versa, men having a bunch of baby mamas, because that's not okay.
I hate to interject, but you said some women probably didn't have that notion in their mind of having 5. I think some of them did. I think some of them are just spermers. They're just collectors, mega breeders. Like you got the octo mom, had the 8 kids. She already had 6 prior.
Yes.
She knew what she was doing, you know? And I know personally some women who have 5, 6, 7, 8 kids with a jambalaya of guys. And I mean, you know, they're not stupid. They know what they're doing. They're laying down. They like the pleasure of it. They're just spermers, you know? I mean, you can't really put it any other way. Now, in a perfect world where we had immeasurable space, where there was no overpopulation, but this world is round. There's only but so much square footage. So China tried to limit how many kids were going to be made because they saw, oh, Lord, so we're going to have 300 million children, going to be too many. So they said, you got, 1 baby? 2 babies, I think it was? That didn't work. They still overpopulate over there. They got 1 billion. India tried to limit them. That didn't work. Now the U.S. is like, oh God, you know. So I think it's up to each person to, at some point, they got to take a stand and say, I'm not gonna have no more kids.
Right.
Because there's just too many out here.
My view on too many children, my view doesn't have anything to do with overpopulation.
Mm-hmm.
More than, you can't go around making babies that you can't take care of.
Absolutely.
Money is the least of our concerns. Yeah, everything costs money. Kids cost money.
Yeah.
Them 2 little kids I have, they cost a whole lot of money.
Woo!
But beyond the money,
Mm-hmm.
if you can't be there mentally and emotionally for those children, there's a problem. And there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
For you to keep having all these kids and you can't be there for these kids. So why are you having?
You know what I'm saying? It's really no answer. You ask any of these people, why are you having so many kids?
You know what? Happened? I saw an interview with, you guys know who Kiki Wyatt is, right?
Yeah, Kiki Wyatt,
Yes, an outstanding voice. She has about 9 children so far?
I think so, yeah.
2 different men. But she made a statement that she thinks she keeps having children because there's somebody to love. It's unconditional love.
Yeah.
That's why she has children. Not necessarily because she wants the child per se.
I can dig that.
You know?
Get a dog. Get a damn monkey. Get a gerbil. Get a weasel.
Right.
Now, I'm going to run down a few pros and cons of having these massive families, okay? You have a support team to take care of and for them to take care of you as you age. That's a pro. You get lots of love to give and to receive, as Kiki Wyatt and you just stated.
Yeah.
You can see how many personalities you get to create. You know, you're bringing people into the planet, and each one is going to come out how it comes out, and that's you're creating different personalities. So that could be fun if you're a very engaged parent. Definitely always keep you busy. So if if you're bored, you need some events or something, your kids will keep you.
Need something to do, people. Push out a baby.
Push out a baby. There you go. You will have less lonely moments in your life. Okay, you will not be lonely if you have a batch of kids. And some people, I think they maybe have a feeling of abandonment or something. They know that the kids will be there for them, like you said.
Right.
You can also learn a lot from your children, right? Your kids will keep you learning, and you teaching them, and them teaching you.
That is a fact.
That's a fact, right? And your older kids will eventually help you take care of the younger kids. So that can kind of help take a little bit of the weight off of yourself, so you have that extra help. Now, some of the cons, though. You got a whole lot of mouths to feed. That's a lot of Chef Boyardee. That's a lot of oatmeal. That's a lot, fruits, vegetables. You gotta, I mean, another con, a lot of stress.
It's a fact.
Kids can give you a lot of stress if, they're a handful. They can give you some stress sometime with all that energy.
This is a fact.
Another thing is you will need a larger home. Okay? You can't cram 6 kids into a room.
Some people do, though. They got 6 kids in there. They got grandma, grandpa, cousins. Their auntie can't deal with that one, so they come over.
Yeah.
Too much.
That's a dirty room. Yeah. Another thing is, another con, that's going to be a big burden on the system if you can't take care of all of those kids. Kids need medical care, food, need attention, schooling, education. So that's a lot of burden. And last but not least, they're expensive.
As hell.
So you are going to be paying out the wazoo if you plan to be a good parent to your children.
This is a fact.
Okay? So those are my pros and cons.
For me personally, I don't know if I've ever said this to you guys, but there was one point in my life where I didn't want children.
Okay.
I didn't want.
Was this before you had children or after you had children? Gotcha.
Yeah, no, this was before I started having children. So for a really long time, I had a challenging childhood. And for a long time, I didn't want to have kids because I didn't want to bring kids into this world.
Okay.
Remembering what I went through, and I didn't want to have to deal with a child to go through what I went through.
Yeah.
I just felt like I wasn't built to deal with the child who may have suffered trauma. Did that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So I didn't really want children because of my tough childhood. Then I got to thinking about it, and through a lot of prayer, then I realized, okay, it's not that I don't want kids. I just need personal healing. I did the work of getting my own personal healing, getting past some things that happened to me in childhood. And then I realized, okay, I wouldn't mind having one, but that thought came after I met the man, after I married the man. And then we had one day, 2 years into our marriage, I looked at him, I said, so you want a child? And by the way, baby daddy, that's what we're going to call him. Okay. He already had 4 kids.
Woo!
He already had 4. All right.
Oh, he's a breeder.
4 kids by 2 women.
Oh, he's a collector.
At the time, he only knew of 4 children. Come to find out, he actually had 5 children by 3 baby mamas. But I don't want to put him out there, right? Yeah. So long story short, 30 plus years old. I say to him, "You ready?" He said, "Are you ready? Because I got 4." I said, "I guess I'm ready." He said, "Well, I guess I'm ready." And so we made baby number 1. That was easy. 3 months I was pregnant.
Okay.
And I said all that to say, it's hard to be mommy.
Yeah.
It really is a tough job. I give my love unconditional. I support my children 100%. I provide for them 100%. But being mommy is really hard work. And
that's why as we give a big hats off to all the mothers who take care of their children every day, who are great mothers, who are supportive, loving, and we understand what it takes to go through what I guess you do. I mean, I'm not a mother, so but we totally dig it. We totally dig it. So,
and just because I'm talking about mommies doesn't mean that we're forgetting about the dads. We're just taking a moment to talk about moms.
Yeah, and the dads too.
Yes.
So I got some really interesting facts I want to share with you guys before we wrap this one up. You guys ready for us? Raymond, you ready?
I'm ready. She ready?
Let's see if you can answer these questions before we give the answer, okay? And audience, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys out there know the answer, chime it in before I say it, okay? How many is the most babies born to a single woman? I'll give you a hint. It's more than 50. It's less than 75. The most babies born to a woman in her lifetime.
62.
Very close. You guys got an answer out there? You say 62? You sticking to it?
Yes.
It's 69.
Okay. Ooh.
What a number, right?
She pushed all those babies out?
Her name was Miss Vasiliev, and she was from Shuya, Russia. And in the 18th century, she had 69 children by her husband. Ladies and gentlemen, she's a breeder.
Yeah. How did she manage that? Go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, she was going ham, right?
Yeah,
oh my
absolutely.
God.
She must have had several sets of twins.
I guess so. I mean, I guess if you're out there in Siberia, it's really nothing to do but have sex.
Happy. Okay.
In the gulag.
Okay.
Oh. Anyway, what are the most births from one pregnancy?
8.
Ah, right on the money.
Okay.
8. In January 2009, to Nadia Suleiman, known as the Octo Mom. And she already had 6 kids, all through in vitro fertilization. And I'll have you know that the doctor who fertilized her was later kicked off the medical board and lost his license. It's like, oh no, you're done. You're done. No more for you. Yeah. Oh, here's a weird one. How old or how young is the youngest mother to ever give birth?
Okay, well, a logical guess. So some girls can have their menstrual cycle as early as 9 or 10.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with age 10.
Age 10?
Yes.
Final answer?
Yes.
5 years, 7 months, and 21 days old.
How was that possible?
Her name was Lena Medina. She gave birth in May 1933. It was suspected that her father was the father, but it was never proven. And she's the youngest woman to ever give birth at 5 years, 7 months, and 21 days.
Female, 5 years old?
5 years old, she gave birth to a baby. Yeah, and that's proven.
Y'all, you know after this, I'm about to go look up, what's her name?
Lena Medina.
Lena Medina?
Lena Medina from Peru. Lena Medina.
I'm about to go Lena Medina.
Okay. You guys look it up. Comment below. On the contrary, what is the age of the oldest woman to ever give birth? The oldest woman.
I know I read about it.
Go ahead.
No, I did.
Help out, y'all. Help out.
60. I'm going to say 67.
Final answer?
Final answer.
She was actually 72 years old. In 2008, her name was Miss Omkari Panwar from India, and she gave birth to twins at 72, and her husband was 75.
What you think about that, Haas?
That's dope. Keep rocking.
That's dope.
Yeah, hell yeah. Keep rocking.
Okay, and generally, I'm an optimist. But once you hit a certain age, like 70, aren't you like preparing for like your life to end?
No, Charlie Chaplin had a kid at 70, 73?
I just think that's too old.
I don't think so. I got another fact that's getting ready to blow your mind. You ready for this?
Give it.
What is the most children sired naturally by any one man in history?
100.
Come on, you got to go way up.
More than 100?
And this is verified.
150?
Fellas, if you think you got problems, if you think you got too many kids, this man I'm about to tell you about right now, this man right here had 860 verified children.
That's not true.
He is Mr. Mulay Ismail Ibn Sharif. So look that up. Mulay Ismail Ibn Sharif.
I don't even know how to spell that, Haas.
He's the monarch of Morocco. He has 525 boys, 342 girls, all sired through his harem. And these are the verified ones. They say now after his death, they got him pegged at over 1,100.
Children.
Yes, naturally. Okay? Naturally. Now, what are the most number of children sired by a man using the in vitro fertilization process?
You mean like a woman got artificially inseminated by one particular man?
Yeah, like they took his sperm and made a number of children with it. What do you think that number is?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Octomom, just like the Octomom.
I mean, like, okay. I just thought one man, one woman. You shoot the sperm and they put it in the tube. Oh, Listen, let me answer the question.
Yeah.
10?
10. You give up? Because you're way off.
50.
No. Bertold P. Wisner has over 1,000.
No.
And counting.
Children?
Yes. Through in vitro, fertilization process, his sperm has made over 1,000 children so far.
And you know about it.
That he knows about, yes. Him and he runs the clinic. He runs the clinic, so he's a spermist.
Oh, so he's jerking off in his clinic. Okay.
Yes, and providing the sperm all around the country.
Lovely.
This is an American, okay?
Oh, nice.
So, and here's the final 2 facts, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, there are at least 75 known fathers who have fathered at least 25 children, right? Including our guy, the monarch of Morocco, and there are at least 50 known women right now who have given birth to at least 20 babies. So starting from 20, going up to that lady who had 69.
That's amazing.
So if you thought you had a lot of kids, and we thought you had a lot of kids, like, damn, you got 6?
Wow. That's a lot of children.
You got 25.
That's a lot of children.
That's a lot of babies.
Haas, you met a beautiful shorty. She fly. Everything you want in a woman.
Uh-huh.
And you ask her how many kids you got. She say 13.
Woo!
How you feel about that?
She fly?
Fly. Everything you want in a woman. Everything. Everything. But she got 13 kids.
She might have number 14.
I love it. Only you. Only you would answer like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no children. For those of you looking for a baby daddy, wink, wink.
Stop it.
But that's just how the world is. And our final thoughts wrapping up. We're not knocking anybody.
No, not at all.
Enjoy yourself. If you like to make babies, make babies.
Yes.
If you can take care of them, great. If not, give them to the state. BCW will be on your ass eventually anyway. Well, what is it? ACS now?
No, it's ACS now.
ACS, yeah, they'll come get you. But please.
You're telling that age with BCW.
There's no BCW no more?
No, it's ACS.
Chromo come snatch your kid. Somebody go snatch your kid. You better take care of them babies. Love your children.
Yes.
We love your children. We love you.
Yes.
Take care of them. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other. Raise them up, please, to guard, to help, to heal, to be productive citizens so that the government doesn't have to call your kids and get rid of them. Okay?
Yes.
And that's pretty much it. We love you, baby. It's been another exciting episode of LOL After Dark with the always intriguing Jerema Saray and your boy Haas Haiti.